This is just a wee bit Covey Road.
It's a wee bit Covey.
Somewhere here in North Carolina.
Hello, mate. We'll make some fish and chips on the barbie.
That sounds good.
We're taking the curves.
Yeah.
Salamander Mountain.
My sofa's British.
Nah, he redneck. We be German man.
Okay, this is a crazy road. Left turn.
This is the mountain part.
No.
Emotion.
I may have found the road, the coffiest road in Appalachia. And I thought those roads in my home state of West Virginia was bad. This is in North Carolina.
Sucker's pretty curvy.
Where are we, Andrew?
We'll be in Tennessee here in a minute. Well, I wouldn't say here in a minute.
We're getting close.
We're near the Tennessee state. Oh, yep.
Glad the brakes work.
Brake sec.
I didn't think they were going to be stopping here.
Greenville Hot Springs. Ah, sweet. Hot Springs is not that far away. That's what Appalachian Trail crosses. And yes, I will be walking into Hot Springs one of these days.
That's what you think, pal.
But we're going straight. The Appalachian Trail goes up over the mountain here.
Everybody's going left.
Greenville, 25 miles.
Let's go Greenville. Greenville, South Tennessee. South Tennessee.
They usually cross that road.
No, there is another one up here, but not.
How far do
They're straight.
Okay, how far up that bridge is Hot Springs? Not
To go
far.
home, though, I feel like it takes me. I don't know.
have
It's
no
probably
clue
just
how
a
far.
of some sort.
Could be 10, 20 miles. I have
Well,
no clue.
I wouldn't be too hard for me to get to you from there. Go to the store, stock up on all those supplies at that auction place or that. Well, not auction place, but bin 5, whatever it's called. Great place to get great deals. I'm a little discombobulated today. Oh, I would love to own a house like that one of these days.
Gorgeous.
See how many people you can find fishing, Walter?
There's going to be a bunch.
How many people's going in fishy business?
So Kevin bought a car for Brenda when she was at Mike Johnson.
Yep.
And we delivered the car to him. And it was like, I don't know, probably 7 at night.
Yeah, it was
We left Hickory. So we were flying through here.
Yeah, we
Flying.
were. There's a person fishing.
And we probably got there probably.
This must be the bridge that you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Girl?
Bear River Laws. This is the Bear River. The Appalachian Trail comes down the mountain, falls beside this river for a couple of miles and goes back up the mountain. Of course, we're no longer near, we're not near the Appalachian Trail. It's somewhere in them there mountains. I'm literally not that far away. Because I'm not prepared to do section hog everything going on.
What's going on back there? You making a teepee?
Yeah.
It's definitely a beautiful stretch of road.
Shoot, we'd be there by now if this truck would get out of the way.
Yeah.
Truck pulls over, we can speed up.
You see nothing but dust.
Yeah. And the old country song sing about dust and tail lights, and that's a pair of tail lights I'll never see again. There's another man fishing.
Fly fishing.
Yeah, that's the other one. I didn't see him.
Yeah, I guess that should be looking too, huh?
There might be. Oh no, probably the same truck.
Andy boy. Have a good night.
I think we're getting ready to leave the river here in a minute. You can hear the steam engine in the back seat.
depression.
Yeah.
Or blew up, one or the other.
Yeah, there's a place not far from me. I need to go do a little video documentary on it in the town of Powhatan where steam engine blew up back in the 1920s.
Yeah.
It blew up. The first 2 passenger cars in the passenger train were destroyed, and everybody in the first 2 cars of the train was killed in the explosion.
Wow.
And I think the people in the 3rd and 4th cars were injured pretty bad, but most of them survived.
Crazy.
Even the crew of the engine survived. Apparently back in the day, the steam engines, if the water in the boiler got too low, it would explode. And if you were within...
The oil got too low?
Yeah, apparently if the water got too low in the boiler system, the furnace overheat.
Yeah, because I guess it would just be generating heat.
Yeah.
Pressure would have nowhere to go. Similar to a boiler and a water heater.
Yeah, the boiler, if it runs out of water and it got all that heat and the pressure has nowhere to go, it can't turn to steam.
That's why they have pressure release valves.
Yep.
Got to.
Yeah, nowadays...
It'll shoot up through your roof with all that pressure.
Nowadays they have them, but back in the day they didn't.
No, they did not.
Now the pressure relief valves on the Titanic is what kept the ship from the boilers exploding and killing so many people.
What was it?
The pressure relief valves in the boiler rooms of the Titanic, when the ship started to sink and the water's pouring in the boiler room sits, the crew actually, Fred Bett, one of the firemen, is one of the crew members, remember hitting the pressure relief valves. They remember turning on the pressure release valves and leaving the pressure in the boiler room sits. They had not done that, the boiler room probably would have exploded, destroyed half the ship, and most of those people that did get off wouldn't have got off, but because they had just enough time to turn off the valves, hit the pressure release valves and get out of there. Because one of the guys actually got out of the boiler room sits alive, members walking, and they all just hit the pressure release valves and turned everything, and started shutting the boilers down, boiler room sits, and then had to climb the ladder to get out of there, because by the time they got that done, the room was almost underwater.
Yeah.
This must be the super curvy part.
We went through a lot of it.
We're leaving the beautiful river, now a little teeny tiny stream.
Oh, no, we're not leaving it.
Now that's a stream.
Oh.
See, the river went the other way, the creek goes this way.
Wait a second, we're still with it.
We still got some curves ahead of us, but it's not quite as bad.
Yep. I didn't start filming soon enough back that way. Exxon. That must have been the Exxon station at one time.
This is kind of where I wish we had an Indy car. Speed up to go through the turns.
Yeah. Do the Tokyo drift as you hit a S-curve at 100 miles per hour.
It's crazy.
Hey, now you're missing that. How many of the Fast and Furious movies they have now?
Too many.
I don't think I kept up with the most recent ones.
9.
Okay, that woman looks a little bit, kind of in a way, looks almost like your mom, but it's not your mom.
Oh, you know. Maybe she went to North Carolina.
That does look a little like Bonnie. I'm like,
Tennessee.
That's true.
we'll be in Tennessee here eventually.
She does know the way.
Okay, here in a minute I'll probably quit filming so I don't have a super long video, but I gotta get this S-curve. Then I'll film a little bit more when we get closer to Tennessee. Yep. Now you gotta teach him Baby Shark.
Baby shark, na 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 na, the baby shark, na 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 na.
Have you watched that video with the
na, na, na.
Brazilian
Mama Shark.